Hello everybody, and welcome to your video, Aquarius cross watchers. This is a highly requested video, and I've put it off because it's also probably takes a while, so I've tried to think of a way to not make it be as long of a video, so just bear with me on how I do this reading. Anyway, it's Aquarius versus all signs. Alright, so I have to start with Aquarius versus Aries and go all the way through. So this is why I cannot spend 30 minutes to an hour on each sign. I literally don't have that kind of time, so just bear with me. I'm going to shuffle and ask for each sign, and then I will timestamp it for you guys. Anyway, before I get into all that, guys, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your time and your energy, and I want to thank you for being here with me. I value you. The divine values you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. So being you already know what's up, what we're doing today, I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then we'll get right into your reading. Our Father in heaven, I want to thank you for all the blessings that you've given to each and every one of us here. I also want to ask for protection for ourselves and our loved ones. And I would also like to ask that you please help those who are suffering the most at this time, and help guide us to help those who are suffering in our vicinity that we can help. I would also like to ask permission to be able to see what it is I'm allowed to see, so that I can give the highest, most divine messages for this reading of Aquarius versus all signs. Thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So, I've already done a pre-shuffle for the all signs, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to go through each one. We're going to start off with Aquarius versus Aries, and we will end at Pisces. Aquarius versus Aries. We have growth. We have growth. So I feel that there's going to be a lot of growth and potential between you and Aries. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be pulling 10 cards from this deck, 10 cards from that deck, and then I'm going to read and compare and contrast and get the message that I think is the most appropriate. We have, wow, we have the sun, happiness. There's a lot of happiness right there, okay? We have happiness, abundance, clinging to the past. Some of these are reversed, so there are a lot of people that when they see reverse cards, they ask why so many. This is sort of balanced right here, but I have to let you know that we have source and we have the sun, so there's a lot of positivity. Don't think of any of the cards that are reversed as negative. They come out reversed because they're telling a story, all right? And I do want to pull from the other deck before I start elaborating. Then we have the bottom of the deck here. All right, show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Aries. Oh boy. There's definitely going to be growth and improvement, all right? If you've been wanting growth and improvement with your Aries, I definitely see that. All right, I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. I'm going to pull the rest of the cards from the top. Very positive for you and Aries. Okay, that's all I can say. Very positive for Aquarius and Aries here. All right. But we do have a 3 of Swords. We have a Tower. Okay, if there's been an issue, let me start from the top. All right. First of all, overall, I want you to know there's going to be growth. All right, there's going to be change. You see those 2 little acorns there, and you see the differences between you. Okay, we have a brown leaf, we have a black leaf, and we have acorns. We have actually 4 acorns. Okay, and you know, maybe you're going to integrate very well, but you guys are very different, so just respect each other's differences. It's okay to be different. But we have the Lovers. All right, there's a decision, and the decision is to be happy, but it seems like you and Aries are going to decide to be happy together. Now, if you're coming together after there was a Tower, because I do see a Tower over here, I do see heartache. If you guys have had bumps in the road or whatever, don't worry. It's going to get better. It was all part of your growth. So first cards are happy, very happy. It's about happiness. And I do see a lot of positive cards, but I do see that, you know, maybe you guys had a hiccup, a bump in the road. You guys are going to move beyond that. You really are. Okay. Maybe there was a point in your relationship with Aries that you didn't think it was going to go anywhere. We have abundance reverse. We have the Page of Wands reverse. Maybe you just thought it wasn't going to go anywhere. Could have been some sort of negative talk or negative energy around it. You know, like I said, I am drawn to kids. Sometimes kids have a lot to do. They influence our decision in life. It doesn't matter if they're like kids or adult kids. There's a lot of times kids have influenced our decisions. I know they have in mine. So just keep that in mind. If you thought it wasn't going to go anywhere with an Aries, if you had a hard time, a bumpy road, not sure, like I said, for sure, it looks like it's going to work out. Don't lose any sleep over it. Don't worry about the past. The past is the past. We got clinging to the past reverse. It's a reverse card, and it's a good card to get in reverse. And Nine of Swords, that loses sleep, is saying don't lose any sleep over it. Don't worry about the past, because you and Aries are going places, okay, for those of you who this resonates for. Now, in the past, we have Adventure and Tower. Adventure is in the reverse, and Tower is in the upright, okay, which is Aries, Scorpio energy. So it's like saying, and I'm not going to name off all these signs because I'm literally going through each sign. This is Aries, this is Aquarius versus Aries. So I'm not going to name off every sign in this card. That's just a waste of time. There could have been a tower. Something, like I said, could have happened between you and Aries. There was a bump in the road. The adventure stopped. You guys stopped doing some things together that you were doing together. And then we have here what crowns this. We have the Hierophant, which is nothingness, okay? It's the higher commitment, all right, but it's reverse. And the Ten of Cups. So the message I'm getting with this, I don't know if you were with an Aries, married to an Aries. I don't know if an Aries had to get out of a connection or whatever to be with you, whatever. Bottom line is usually the Hierophant, it's about learning lessons, you know, earth school, taking the higher path here. So for whatever reasons, that there was a hiccup in the road. If there was a hiccup in the road with your marriage, or if there was a hiccup in the road because other contracts needed to be broken, the bottom line is Aries and you are going to be very happy together. Both of you are thinking of each other in a very happy and positive way. Whatever had happened between you and Aries, it looks like it was a lesson, literally, that just needed to be learned. And that was it. Now, the near future, we have Source and we have Two of Cups. Like I said, there are some Aries in you that are aligning, but somebody's got to get out of a connection. Someone's got to get out of a marriage. Someone's got to get out of a relationship, a contract, or something like that. Two of Cups is in the reverse. That is the Source. So this is a divinely guided thing. Source is God here. So just keep in mind, I've got a couple of messages when it comes to you and Aries, okay? If there was a hiccup in the road, it's going to improve. Whether you were married to them or not, whether you got divorced and you're coming back together or not, you guys had to grow. That's why this happened. Some of you, somebody was married and that's why it just couldn't go forward. There could be somebody who looks at things like, look, I just want to be happy and, you know, it's my choice. I'm going to break off this commitment, this contract, or it can even be a way of thinking. If someone was too traditional and there was something about you and Aries that was off and someone was worried about tradition. So just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind, this can go for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Keep that in mind, or South Node, depending on what someone's going toward or coming from. Now, the self position, stress, Page of Pentacles. Some of you, there's a lot of stress because there's, like I said, there's a child involved, a kid involved, there's pets involved, there's something involved. But some of you are just stressed out because you've not talked to the Aries person, all right? Or Aries has it, if this is vice versa and there's Aries watching for Aquarius, you know, your conversation, there's something here. There's a lot of stress about this, okay? And somebody might literally just be ready to pop because they have not been able to speak to you and they're highly stressed out. The environment is the devil and morality. So whatever this is, the environment, maybe there's literally a Capricorn who's out, I'll say that. But morality here, somebody is not going to allow someone to control their thoughts, wishes, or desires. And that's whoever. That's like, I'm not going to let my kids control my life. I'm going to be with who I want to be, or I'm not going to let my mother or my friend or my sister, my brother, I'm not going to let anybody influence me anymore. I'm not going to listen to anybody's negative talk. This is my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. And like I said, there's a lot of positive cards here. So I do feel that you and Aries are growing, and whatever you went through, it was a bump. You guys had to both learn something, or they had to learn something. Somebody had to learn something, and possibly someone had to let go of an energy or contract or situation, or person even. So the hope and the fear position right here is the Seven of Swords and completion. So really hoping that you're both being completely honest with each other, because that's the only thing missing here is, you know, honesty. And it's not saying anyone's being honest, but it's like somebody might be questioning, are they being honest with me, or are they lying to me? So that's a hope and a fear. Someone's worried. Am I, you know, is Aquarius being honest with me? Is Aries being honest with me? So it runs about honesty here. Is anyone playing me dirty? You know, that's what is in the hope and the fear. Hoping that it's not happening, fearing that it could. Now, the outcome, we have the Hierophant and laziness. So if these are both reversed, so the outcome is learning the lesson, and you guys are having growth. All right, if you guys have been dealing with each other, married or something like that, got divorced or whatever, or we're going to get divorced, if you are aligning with an Aries or an Aquarius and somebody's literally got to finish a contract with another person, that's what's going to happen. All right, so just know that things are improving for you and Aries. You guys just have to grow. There is a contract, a commitment, something that's finishing, or their beliefs and their values are changing. When it comes to life, they could be changing. You know, if there were problems, you guys had different religions, and they could be like not worried about religion. Okay, changing that, so they can be with you, changing those beliefs, those traditions, and those beliefs to be with you. But laziness is in the reverse, so there's definitely forward movement. Someone is going to act on this relationship. All right, so I'm going to close out. Give me a bonus card for Aries and Aquarius. Aquarius and Aries. What's the bonus card? Aries and Aquarius. Recognize signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert to divine guidance. And on the bottom, it's don't give up on love. So, all right, there's going to be changes, and you might be seeing 444 butterflies. Feathers might end up around you. You might see a coin or something that falls small near to you or something like this. Their messages, pay attention. Anyway, guys, thank you. I'm going to go on now to Taurus. Okay, now we are doing Aquarius versus Taurus. Aquarius versus Taurus. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Taurus. What do I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Taurus? Thank you. Anything else want to come out? Nope. All right. We have emotional release. Emotional release. All right. 37 turns to 10. So maybe there's going to be something that changes, ends, possibly. Sorrow. Tell me about this. Aquarius versus Taurus. Aquarius versus Taurus. I'm going to pull 10 cards from this deck and 10 cards from my clarifying deck. Aquarius versus Taurus, a blockage. A big, major blockage I just felt there for some. Okay. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Taurus. Aquarius versus Taurus. Aquarius versus Taurus. Plus, I've done a pre-shuffle in between each video. I pause it. I've done a pre-shuffle, and I've saged the cards and stuff. 2 more. Okay. And last one. All right. I'm going to pull 10 cards from each one here. Aquarius versus Taurus. Some of you might be healing from a Taurus, okay? Maybe there was a third-party energy involved. Like I said, I want to pull out the other cards. But also a Taurus, and you could be aligning because of a third party is going to be released. Bottom of the deck, yeah, because I do have suppression release, and that's a 10 of Wands. So let's see and get the whole story here. Okay, so this does look promising. Somebody is releasing somebody, okay, to align with another person. Definitely. All right, well, the last card out is King of Swords, Aquarius, in the upright. So you're going to be good either way. Alrighty then, let's get into it. So, first card out is there's a release. Now, it does say emotional release. So there is a release. Now, either you're releasing Taurus to align with your Six of Cups, okay? Somebody from a past life or a past or a very close connection, okay? Or maybe even a child if there was a disconnect, because Six of Cups can talk about children. But the bottom line is you might be cutting ties with somebody to align with a very close connection, because I do have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. Now you might be cutting ties with the Taurus, but Taurus or you might be cutting ties with someone so that you can align. So just know there's two messages, but someone gets cut out so two people can align. Only you're going to know if you're already cut off from Taurus and like you're already cut off from them. I don't think this is for you. If you're wanting to get back with a Taurus, this would be there's a third energy that gets cut out so you can be with them. But if you're ready to cut out a Taurus because to align with someone else, that is also here. Right here we have energy of Queen of Swords, and we have healing. All right, it's healing. The chakras are healing, especially the heart chakra. So like I said, I do have a King and Queen of Swords. This is Aquarius versus Taurus, but there could be a Taurus who, you know, it could be Taurus placements, Aquarian placements. Keep that in mind too. Like I'm an Aquarius, but I have a Taurus moon. So just keep in mind you have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus who would strongly affect you. Also North and South nodes strongly affect you. So keep those in mind because they could apply. You could jump around to the different signs here. So there's something healing between you and another connection, I feel, and it could be healing with a Taurus. The root of the situation here is we have the Magician reverse and mind. So somebody cannot get the other person off their mind. And if you're definitely dealing with this close connection, you know, literally two people could be aligning because the other person just cannot stop thinking about them. Mind blown. Why can I not stop thinking about them? Why am I so drawn to them, type of thing? And I feel that's more of what it is. Someone is literally mind blown here because they just can't stop, you know, they can't stop thinking about the other person. So because of that, the third energy is out. Now, the recent past is isolation, reverse, and Ten of Cups. The recent past is there's been no connection. All right, so there's not been a connection with you and Taurus, or there's not been a connection with Taurus and somebody else, and you guys are aligning. Like I said, you're going to have to figure out which one you are, but I have a King and a Queen of Swords in the upright, so I believe you are aligning with who you want to align with. You are literally cutting out someone to be with a Taurus, or they're cutting off someone to be with you, or a Taurus is getting cut out so you can align with another person. Someone is definitely being released, dropped, and cut out. I mean, that is 100%. And 100% it is a third party, because the third party is right here with the Six of Cups. It's releasing. So the third party is released. That I can guarantee you. Who the third party is, you're going to have to use that discernment here. But we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse and projection. So you're definitely aligning with someone right here. You're already talking with them in the astral. This is whatever is taken forever, it's about to speed up. It's about to speed up. Now in the near future, it's focus. All right, we have Chariot, and that's coming soon. So in the near future, this is about to happen between you and another person. Okay, so like I said, if you're trying to cut out a Taurus, you're aligning with someone beautiful. And if you're trying to align with a Taurus, it looks like this may happen in the near future. Somebody literally awakens, comes in real soon, and focuses on this. All right, because that Eight of Pentacles talks about what is focused on. Self-position is like Three of Pentacles. Somebody's thinking. And what is someone thinking about? They're thinking about letting go of the third party. There's a third person in here. There's a third energy. It's you, Taurus, and somebody else. So whoever has the option to get rid of the third party is definitely thinking about that pretty heavy right now. The environment, everything is going to work out just fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to get what you want. You are the last card in the upright. Queen of Swords is in the upright. You're aligning with somebody. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's a Taurus or if you're moving away from a Taurus. The environment is ready. It's ripe and for everything to happen. And you could be aligning with a Libra if you're leaving a Taurus behind. Hope and the fear, this third party, hoping, will this other person just stop holding on to my person? Five of Wands reverse, all right? So this is like saying, I'm done. I'm tired of being in competition, but it's a hope and a fear. So it's saying, I really hope I'm not put in a competition with the third party. I don't want to be part of this competition. I hope that they're really gone. So that's also what that's saying. In the end, like I say, I want you to focus on everything works out for Aquarius, okay? And if you're a Taurus trying to align with Aquarius, it looks like, you know, it could. Someone's out. All I can tell you is there is an energy that's out. And we have King of Swords and traveling. And this is an Eight of Wands. You might receive news. Because traveling and so you could be the one who receives communication. You could also be the one who gives communication. But what I want you to know is you're the one who is aligning with everything that you want. You are in the upright. Queen of Swords is in the upright. And this is about Aquarius versus Taurus. So whatever you want is coming to fruition for you. But like I said, this is the third party energy. This is the emotional release. So whoever is releasing a third party, it's not easy, but it's going to happen so that two beautiful souls can align. Show me what I need to see for the bonus card. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So if you've made a decision on this, you've made the right choice. Anyway, guys, I love you. And now I'm going to move on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your videos. So I've done a pre-shuffle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the Oracle card for overall guidance. I'm going to close out with Archangel Michael bonus card. And I'm going to pull 10 cards from the Osho Zen, 10 cards from my clarifying deck, the Golden Girls. And then that will conclude your reading, okay? So let's see what wants to come out for Gemini. What wants to come out for Gemini? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Overall energy for Gemini. Psychic development. Wow. So you might really be developing your gifts at this time, Gemini. Show me what I need to see for Gemini. I've done a pre-shuffle, but I'm going to shuffle again here on the camera. I want 10 cards for Gemini reading. 10 cards for Gemini reading. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. All right. 10 cards for Gemini reading. 10 cards for Gemini reading. 2 more shuffles. 10 cards for Gemini reading. Last shuffle. Thank you. All right, Gemini, maturity. So definitely developing, coming into Empress energy. We have creativity, we have the Empress. It's in reverse. So you're definitely developing your gifts here. Maybe you feel left out in something, or the outsider, or have felt that way. We have adventure in the reverse. We have some cards in the reverse, but you're growing. Overall, you are growing. And you're about ready to come out of your closet. Yes. You're definitely growing in psychic development. This is so awesome for you. It really is. Yep. You're going to be hearing your ancestors talk, and you're going to be hearing spirits from everywhere, Gemini. You can't make this up. You know, you really can't. There are people who always say, but, you know, you don't let the cards fall out for this type of reading. No, because I'm doing all signs. But look, you can't make this up. The end result, you are psychically developing, and this is where you're headed. So maybe some of you are headed toward mediumship. Let's pull my clarifying card. Yep, the High Priestess is the reverse. You guys are about ready to be unlocked, Gemini. Big time unlocked. Yes. Yep, and there you are, Knight of Swords. You're going to get instant downloads. So I can tell you right now, when it comes in, say it. When it comes in, say it. Some of you might also be Taurus, Gemini cuspers. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's continue on. All right. Okay. I like this. You're going to know when to avoid tower moments too. Yes. You're going to be in tune, Gemini. Please, if this resonates with you, email me. I want to get a reading from you. Wow. Trust your intuition is what I can say, because there might come a point where you sort of doubt it. Like, is this from God? Is this divine? And blah, blah, blah. I see that right here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Gemini. Overall here with this, playfulness. This is the Two of Pentacles. Your natural state of being is to be sort of playful, but you're going to have to harness some of that. All right, you have a new beginning, okay, and it's going to probably be in some sort of psychic mediumship type of stuff, but literally right here, or working with ancestors, mediumship, any of that spiritual type work where you're connecting with the other side. It looks like, not saying that you're not going to be playful, but playful is reversed in Ace of Wands. It looks like it's going to be something that you take very seriously. You're not going to take it lightly at all. All right. You're going to take this work very seriously. And then you'll probably play at other times. Anyway, you are maturing. This is all about psychic development. The High Priestess in reverse. You're about ready to be unlocked. There's a lot of things that you've kept to yourself, but you just always knew. Well, now you're going to say it. You're going to speak it. You're going to be the communicator that you are. Okay, Mercury is your ruling planet. If there's one God-given talent, you should be able to communicate when you come into your authentic Gemini energy. Keep in mind, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, but I feel that you're either going to be a Gemini Moon, a Gemini Sun, or Gemini North Node. So, High Priestess, maturing. You're about ready to say what you know. You're about ready when you're walking in the supermarket and you get a message for a perfect stranger, or you're in a restaurant and you've been keeping your mouth shut, you're about ready to say it. I had a premonition about you, or I knew I would see you today, or the Holy Spirit has just told me to say something to you. Because like I said, at some point, your fear is, are these messages coming from God? Are they coming from Source? Are they coming from the divine? I see that here. But I would always say, say a prayer. Ask, like when I say the prayer in the beginning of my readings, ask only for that divine guidance, okay? Because a person who is clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, or whatever can hear the good and the bad. So you do want only the good. And I do see you sort of like, that's a fear. Like, is this correct? Am I hearing this? Is this from God? Or whatever it is that you're consulting here. Yeah. So this is you coming into your Empress Yin energy. This is a loving energy. So you're going to get downloads. Keep in mind that love is the flow of this. All right. As you love yourself, love others, love everything around you. And this is Taurus Libra energy. So like I said, and I did get Taurus energy down here. Some of you might be Taurus, Gemini, cuspers, or you might have Taurus in your chart. But definitely you're going to get very fast downloads. Okay. So fast that your head could spin, that you might not be sure if it's a download that you're receiving, but you are. You're also going to be able to discern that this is a download because it's going to come in super fast, like high-speed lightning. It just is so fast that you can forget it just as fast. So keep that in mind. That's how this is going to come in. We have the King of Pentacles and the Outsider. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to pull another card for this, which I normally don't do, but the Outsider, it's usually a card of lack. I think this is what it's trying to say. This is how you're going to make your money. You know, for whoever relates to this, I think you're going to make your money in some sort of mediumship or connecting with spirit, okay, or connecting with, I feel connecting with spirit because I'm in the environment. I have downloads too. So let me, however you connect with spirit, it could be with source, it could be any way. Tell me about the King of Pentacles and the Outsider, because the Outsider is the one in lack. I do feel that this is saying this is how you're going to make your money. Give me one more card just for that. Okay, Magician. It could also be somebody who doesn't want you to do this. Okay, it could be somebody you know, who doesn't want you to do this. It could be somebody who's telling you that it's sorcery, that this is sorcery, where you might be a prophet, or you might be doing something, becoming more psychic. There might be somebody in your family or in your environment, or literally someone you live with, that might be telling you that you're doing the wrong thing, that it's sorcery. It might be somebody telling you that if you do this, I don't want to be with you, type of thing. Keep that in mind. Focus on love. Everything here, though, is say focus on love. Focus on love and what you want. And the Empress also focuses on love. So for some, if this relates, there might be a person who is against you doing this and might give you some kind of ultimatum. I don't know. Anyways, let's go on to the past here, the recent past. Guidance is in reverse in the Page of Pentacles, and somebody may have told you you're not receiving divine guidance. Okay, Gemini, you're not receiving it. What you're hearing is not from the divine. So it does look like with the Hierophant here, somebody is going to tell you that you're not following the divine. Somebody's going to tell you you're not following the highest path. Someone's going to tell you that it's some sort of sorcery or witchery to be able to whatever it is that you're doing to tune into spirits or see spirits. So just keep that in mind. And it could come from family, it could come from someone you live with, it could come from a father, it could come from anybody. Anybody, okay? All right. All right, so what crowns this? It really looks like somebody might even tell you it's not going to last. You're not meant to do this. This isn't for you. You definitely have somebody against this. Somebody is hell-bent on you not being psychic, on you not developing these gifts that you have. But I see that you're going to develop them, and I see that there's at least one person who's against it, and they're probably going to bring in religion and beliefs and that type of structure into it. So just keep in mind, you probably already know who this is. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If this is your reading, you'll know it. But in the near future, you still come out. You still do what you're going to do. Either you don't care. It's not your tower. In other words, the way you look at it, if somebody doesn't want me to do this, it's not my tower. But I also want to take this more along the lines of you're able to avoid a tower, and you're able to help others to avoid pitfalls. And that happens whether you're psychic or even a tarot reader, because even myself as a tarot reader, I've helped people avoid pitfalls. Okay, say, look, watch out, this is going to happen. So more importantly, you're looking at it as maybe your purpose is to help people to avoid something bad that could be coming. And it's true. Sometimes you can absolutely help somebody avoid something bad, but sometimes it's meant to be and you can't. You're going to understand that. You already probably do. So that's the near future. You're going to feel that it's probably your divine purpose to come in and help people to get through something, to avoid something or whatever. But just know there's at least one person who's going to be dead set against you doing this, and they might even bring in stuff like, you're a sorcerer, you're a magician, what you're doing isn't right, it's not godly. There's that person, that element there. So, Nine of Wands, this is feeling sort of like PTSD, the wounded warrior, getting beat up a lot about guilt. Someone is definitely going to try to make you feel guilty. If you are developing psychically, or you're doing something, a spiritual line of work someone doesn't approve of, someone is definitely going to use their guilt, and you're going to... You see how Sophia here, she's holding on to that one stick. It comes down to, what do you believe in? You go pray. You go ask for guidance. You go ask for this. I can relate as a tarot reader. I went through similar things, Gemini. I did. I absolutely did. You're going to have to understand that you're getting beat up about this because somebody wants to control what you do or don't do. Somebody does not want you to go down this path of psychic development. Someone does see it as ungodly or not correct or sinister or sorcery or whatever. They do have your best interest at heart, but at the end of the day, it's your decision, and always your decision. And you're looking at this and you're like, they're just trying to make me feel guilty. They're beating me up about it, so I won't do it. So you recognize that. And the environment is people or someone, like I said, at least one person is going to try to get you not to accept your gift. Okay, you're already getting downloads. Okay, I can't really show this, a little bit of nudity there, but you're already getting downloads. You're getting downloads from everywhere. Pay attention to the ones that come from source. Like I say, you could say a prayer. You want the divine messages, but you're going to hear earthbound spirits. You're going to be you're going to hear everybody, and you're going to have to use your discernment, because you'll have earthbound spirits, can be good or bad. They're just like regular people, but without a body. Heavenly spirits, they're in heaven. They're our ancestors, our loved ones, saints, okay, ascended masters, Jesus, God, okay? So pay attention to what is said to you. You'll know where it's coming from, okay? Not everything that comes to you is divine, all right? So, but the environment is, somebody really wants you to refuse your gift. I heard rebuke. Somebody wants you to rebuke your gift. The hope and the fear is the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Hierophant. So somebody, this is this person who is talking extremely negative against what you're doing or what you will do. It has something to do with not being godly. Not being godly. Whatever your gift is not godly. So, or whatever. It doesn't fall in alignment with this person's beliefs. Eight of Pentacles is not focusing, and then we have here tuning in. So I believe you don't really have a choice. I believe you're a person who's hears probably a lot of voices, and they are spirits talking to you. I think that you've tried to probably not focus on it, but you still hear it. It still comes to you. So it's showing up as a development, as a gift. And if you haven't been able to focus, it's coming in. I believe it's just going to be a part of you. It's going to be natural. And I think it's going to be effortless. That's what I think. But I want to clarify that Eight of Pentacles reverse. Maybe it's a way or source of money, but it doesn't start out that way. Okay, the gift is the gift. It doesn't start out making money, but it could. No, this is it. This is a group of people who are against it. So you're probably family members. If you're doing something like this and you come from some religious background, or just, I don't know, because this is strongly like somebody doesn't want you to do it. Could be someone that you live with. Literally, Two of Wands reverse is definitely a person, at least one person to several people who do not want you to focus on your gift, who do not want you to follow this path. Even if you're changing religions, they don't want you to change religion. They don't. Anyways, let's get a bonus card. If this resonated, thank you. If it didn't, it's weird because it's a very strong message. This is embrace your life purpose, okay? I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So this is the thing. Aquarius and Gemini. I don't know if it's both of you, but you're aligning, okay? Aquarius and Gemini are aligning. I got strong Gemini feeling with this because of Gemini Taurus cusp. So I feel like somebody here is going to be a Gemini watching this, and you're aligning with an Aquarius. But if you're an Aquarius dealing with a Gemini and you guys are into this, something to do with spirits, communication, or even ghosts or whatever, you're aligning. Somebody is against it. Someone's against it on both sides or one side. But like with this, I got strong Gemini energy, so I do feel that there's probably a Gemini who may watch this. But I could be wrong. Either way, there's a Gemini and an Aquarian aligning to do some great spiritual work. People are against it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go on to the next sign. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, we are now doing Aquarius versus Cancer. Okay, can go either way, roles flipped or whatever, whoever's watching here. I've already done a pre-shuffle, and we're going to see what wants to come out. I'm going to shuffle a couple more times. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Cancer, or vice versa, whatever. What wants to come out here for this Aquarius versus Cancer reading? Transformation 22. You might be seeing 222 a lot. Transformation. There's going to be a change when it comes to Aquarius versus Cancer. I'm going to pull 10 cards from each deck of tarot cards. All right, I'm going to pull 10 cards from each deck of tarot cards. Show me what I need to see. Okay, that laziness wants to come out here. Don't know if that's relevant, but I'm pulling 10 cards. 2 more. Aquarius versus Cancer. Aquarius versus Cancer. Aquarius versus Cancer. Aquarius versus Cancer. Show me what I need to see here. 10 cards. One more? Okay. One more. All right. All right. So there's going to be changes, it looks like. I don't know if it's to move away or move toward a Cancer, but definitely some strong changes here. And someone is exhausted. Maybe there is someone lazy. It's on the bottom of the deck. It did want to come out. Okay. Tower is here twice. All right. All right. So all right. Aquarius versus Cancer. First of all, there's a lot of thought here. If you feel like this is, if there's going to be union or something in the home. 4 of Wands is like union, happiness, marriage. Literally, it's more about being happy and celebrating life the way it is. Stability. Sometimes it's linked to twin flame or 1111. But this has to do with the 9 of Swords. So there's a lot of emphasis. There's a lot of stress and sleepless nights or overthinking when it comes to you and another person. Okay, you and another person, which seems like it has to do with, like I said, Aquarius, Cancer, or Cancer, Aquarius. The roles can be reversed here. And it's about a tower. Someone is definitely thinking about moving toward a tower. They're not happy with the way things are overall. And maybe there's been no movement, and someone literally making peace with that. We have a card that says lazy, but lazy is someone who's comfortable and not moving forward. And that somebody is making peace with it. So you might be making peace with the fact that a Cancer is not making any movement. You might be making peace with the fact that, I don't know what that was, something just landed on my roof. That was scary. Oh man, I got goosebumps. That was scary. You might be making, a Cancer might be making peace with the fact that there's no forward movement with an Aquarian. So but I have 2 towers here, recent past, and this is another issue. Unless we have some sort of third party, which I'm not seeing at the moment. Anyways, well, here we go. 3 of Pentacles reversed and the World reversed. So there's the third party energy. So there's something that has to end, obviously, so that Aquarius and Cancer could align. Okay, there's been a tower. That's another thing. So did the tower happen between you and Cancer? Did the tower happen between you and someone else so that you and Cancer could align, or vice versa? Did the tower happen to Cancer so that you and Cancer can align? There is a tower and there's 2, so that means it's unavoidable. So if somebody's been comfortable, if somebody's been delaying change, the universe has sent a tower, possibly to you and to another person, so that 2 people here could align. The recent past is a tower, and like I said, there's a current tower. But it has to do with forcing change. Literally, somebody has to go from one building to the next. They're forced to, because they can't stay in this building any longer. So there's something to do with not being able to stay in a place, not being able to stay in an energy, and being forced out, forced to move by a tower. Now we have the Death card. It's about change, and it's the past. So what is changing is the past. The universe is forcing this change, so it's not going to be avoidable when it comes to Cancer, Aquarius, Cancer. There's going to be some sort of change and forward movement in that energy. Near future, again, 4 of Swords in the reverse, and beyond delusion, it's awakening. It's a Judgment card. So somebody decides to move forward, or somebody decides to break the silence. Somebody decides to stop ghosting, whatever it is. But it does look like someone is moving forward, because we have here exhaustion. You know, somebody might literally be exhausted waiting on the other person, saying, well, look, I know this is my person. I know we'd be great together. I know we're a power couple, but I'm tired of waiting on them. But this also could be a person who is looking at it and saying, I'm tired of being in this other energy, living with this person, because I know this person is good for me, and someone is exhausted. So there is a person who's exhausted on waiting, and a person who is exhausted on living a lie, living in a relationship or with a person that they don't want to be with. So however you resonate or fit. The environment is about focus. What is focus here? So we have the Rebel, which is Divine Masculine in reverse. Somebody is like, I'm just going to focus on what I want to focus on. I'm going to focus on my work. I'm going to focus on perfecting myself. I'm not focusing on this person anymore. It is about moving on. This reading is about moving on from something or someone, because it's exhausting. They've not made a move. So like I said, the hope and the fear, this is strength again. We have strength twice. The hope and the fear is having the strength and the courage, okay? Some of you might be hoping that you have the strength to hold on, to wait for this. Someone external to you might be hoping that you have the strength to wait for this. This talks about waiting and strength, but it is in the hope and the fear. Some might be afraid. If it's a fear, well, if what happens if I don't wait? What happens if I'm not strong enough? It's just a hope and a fear, but it doesn't really matter what it looks like. And keep in mind, this is still general. And it's also keep in mind that free will is number 1, not tarot. But we have morality and the Hierophant. So this is like somebody saying, well, I don't want to wait around for someone to get a divorce. I don't want to be the cause of someone's divorce. I don't want to be with someone or interact with someone who has to go through divorce or leave a marriage. There's something about morality and Hierophant. There's something that's not being highly valued. There's something that's low morale. It's also like saying, look, I am sacrificing my life waiting on this person, and that's not in my highest good. You know, when somebody acts in the Hierophant energy, in the upright, they're acting in their highest good, what's best for them. And somebody realizes it's just low. It's low vibration. waiting on a person. So that's what this is saying. I don't know where you're at in this Aquarius. I don't know where Cancer is at, but it looks like it's just somebody's looking at this as like, look, it's just low vibrational to keep waiting on somebody. And it's hard. It's been hard. It's a tower. And it's also like if somebody didn't want to let go, the universe, God sent in something to force change, and that looks like it's what has happened here. Someone is definitely forced to focus on something else, make peace with the fact that something isn't working in their life. Now, if that's you, that's them, I don't know, but it's definitely forward movement. It's a change, it's a transformation. And I have change here also. Right here, death. Death is change, and that card says transformation. So there's going to be change. It's going to change. Whatever energy you've been in with Cancer, Aquarius energy, that's not going to be the same. That's going to change. Either it's going to be moved on from, or something's going to be moved on from. That wants to come out, and this wants to come out. You got 2 bonus cards. One is all in perfect timing, okay? This is it. It is time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So that is the bonus card. Take it how you wish. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to move on to the next sign of Leo. Namaste. Okay, now we have Aquarius versus Leo. I've done a pre-shuffle. Let's see what wants to come out. Aquarius versus Leo. Aquarius versus Leo. What wants to come out? Anything else? Forgiveness. Okay. We have 23. Forgiveness. Divine masculine, divine feminine, yin yang energy. Also 23 turns to 5, and that's change. So there might be something that requires forgiveness when it comes to Aquarius and Leo energy, but we have positive outcome, I feel. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 10 cards from each deck. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius and Leo. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius and Leo. Some of you might be dealing with a divine counterpart, starseed, twin flame. I do see divine feminine, divine masculine energy. 10 cards. 10 cards when it comes to Aquarius and Leo. 10 cards when it comes to Aquarius and Leo. Aquarius and Leo. 2 more. Aquarius and Leo. All right, so this is talking about separation. Okay, we have 2 friendliness, and in reverse, and we have the Hierophant. Talks about tradition. Talks about also maybe a lesson has to be learned before union can happen. Okay. So somebody here might be experiencing loneliness here, but this is the experiencer, and it means that right now somebody is supposed to be the noticer, the witnesser, the experiencer. So somebody is supposed to be in the soul energy, so this has a lot to do probably with a divine connection, maybe a twin flame. I got the Emperor here twice. So this is about a divine masculine, divine feminine energy. No doubt about that, okay? No doubt about that. It's about the yang. It's about yin and yang coming into alignment. So somebody feels cut off by the Emperor, the divine masculine yang energy, which can be male or female. 2 of Pentacles reverse, all right? Somebody may not even know why. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. And there's a third party involved. Somebody might be having trouble knowing which way to go or what to focus on. And there's a divine masculine that's taking forever and a day. Okay. Somebody definitely needs to let go of a karmic relationship. I have divine masculine and divine feminine here now. Integration. Four of Swords reverse, and the Sun card reverse, Innocence, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, that is Leo energy and Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, I like this reading. Okay, so it's about being cut off. All right, maybe you cut off a Leo, maybe a Leo cut you off. It doesn't really matter because this is Aquarius versus Leo, but it's about being cut off. All right, Gemini energy here. It's a quick cut off, and we have the Hierophant, which is following the higher path, the highest timeline, and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody here chose to cut someone off, not follow their highest path. All right, but it's also about learning lessons. So if there was not a union or an alignment between you and a Leo, vice versa, Leo and you, it has something to do with learning a spiritual lesson. Okay, so the one who's not learning the spiritual lesson, the one who is wanting to align with the other person, is feeling extremely cut out. Okay, extremely cut out. This is a person who is left out in the cold, and this is the adventure not happening anymore. So someone is feeling the loss of the other person not being in their life, and it's a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So I would say that both parties are missing each other. Now in the recent past, or the past energy, things stop between you and Leo, or Leo and you, because of a third party energy. So this could have been a very intense connection that you guys had, but somebody came in, and it was, you know, it's always a lesson that has to be learned, and that's exactly what's happened here. But I feel that you're both wanting each other, or in the astral, okay, speaking, or whatever, because I do have both in the upright. It is about the Emperor. So the Emperor is divine masculine energy, and it might require forgiveness. Maybe there is someone in the Yang energy who chose a third party. All right, now what's crowning this? We have tuning in. Okay, this is a person who tunes in to get messages, and the Ace of Wands. So somebody might not be spending enough time meditating. Now, if this is a divine connection, a twin flame or something like that, you're absolutely supposed to sit in stillness and silence. You're supposed to try to block out your thoughts and just be, just literally be, and try to only allow the divine to come in and quiet all this noise over here. So somebody might not be meditating. Somebody might be having a hard time meditating, tuning in, getting divine guidance or messages on which way to go when it comes to this situation. But the near future is, we have divine masculine, even though it's taken forever. Now, there's a person who has probably had to grow. Okay, it's taken a while. They've had to grow or mature. They've had to learn spiritual lessons, and it's taken a long time. But this is divine masculine. It's a man here, but it can be a man or a woman. It's Yang energy. So the Yang energy has literally taken forever because there's some sort of spiritual lesson that they've had to learn. Now the lesson is they're going to have to learn to let go of this karmic energy. Now this is fire, but for me this is karmic energy clinging to the past. So somebody has got to let go of the past. If you are a divine feminine, you have to let go of the divine masculine energy in order to just meditate, focus on self, focus on maybe just breathing, so you can be in the moment. It's very important in that type of connection. But the environment is integration, which means coming together, yin and yang. So I want you to keep this focus here in mind. Integration is what is meant to happen for Leo and Aquarius, okay, for those of you dealing with that sign. The hope and the fear is, can I move forward? Can I trust? Maybe there's some trust issues between you, between Aquarius and Leo, and it's like, maybe there can be forward movement, okay, moving beyond that and having trust again. It's in a fear position, so don't worry about it. It's not an actual thing. And the outcome is somebody is released. Somebody is released. And to read the energy, even though it's even it's a card of happiness, it's a card of Leo, but it's a 3 of Pentacles. So it's literally somebody makes a decision to cut off the third party because they're not happy. I just want to focus on the energy, not the signs, because we already know we're talking about Aquarius and Leo. And so somebody cuts off the third party because they want to be happy, because they're not happy. Let's get some advice. But if this is your divine counterpart, okay, we have 3. We have a karmic energy. We have 2 divine counterparts. So if you're an Aquarius watching for a Leo, and you know that this Leo is your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your starseed, your high-level soulmate, it looks strongly here that there's going to be integration, but you got to focus more on practicing presence, meditation. It's saying here, it's not, you haven't, not even doing it. So that's important. If you're a Leo watching for an Aquarius, and you know that this is your divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate, starseed, same. I see integration. Got to meditate more, be in the moment more, okay? Focus on your breathing even. That's a very simple way. But if somebody's watching in this, and they are in a karmic energy, that is out. That is out. Okay, because what is aligning our divine counterparts? Show me what I need to see here. What? Oh, cards just fell. When the cards fall for me, when it's like this, it's how they reset. So they just got a major reset. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Leo. Thank you. How appropriate. Card number 24, which is 6 and the Lovers in Tarot, and it's prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. So this is also, you know, making more time for yourself so that you can have more time to sort of tune in. All right. It is about self-love, and it's an inner journey of self-love. So, all right, I'm going on to the next sign of Virgo. Okay, we are doing Aquarius versus Virgo. Aquarius versus Virgo. I've done a pre-shuffle. I've cleansed with sage. We're going to see what wants to come out. If you're dealing with an Aquarian or a Virgo, this is Aquarius versus Virgo. Aquarius versus Virgo. We have integration, okay? We have 33. You might be seeing things in threes, 333, or numbers in threes. We have a lot of, with the snake, for me, it's about transformation, also high sexual energy. We also have a lot of feelings and emotions, okay? And possibly, we have the moon here, which talks about divine feminine energy, and we have a lot of emotions. So integration, that's important to remember. Integration. So you can be connecting with a Virgo in any kind of way. It could be you know, family, friend, child, lover, someone new who's a Virgo. Okay, I don't know. Show me what I need to see. Aquarius versus Virgo. I'm going to pull 10 cards from each deck to do a mini reading. 10 cards from each deck. Going to pull 10 cards. Aquarius versus Virgo, and vice versa. Virgo versus Aquarius. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Virgo. Aquarius versus Virgo. 3 more shuffles, I'm being told. Aquarius versus Virgo. Some of you might work with a Virgo, I just heard, or might align to a work with a Virgo. Okay. All right. If this isn't beautiful Virgo energy, I don't know what is, because Virgo is the embodiment of the maiden, right? And it is about integration. So I have to point this out. The overall energy is integration, and the reason of this reading is because you're not in connection, or you're not integrated with them. They're both cards of integration. Look, they literally say it, integration and integration. So I do feel that you will be aligned with a Virgo, even though you may currently not be. It has something to do with healing here. Maybe somebody is healing something. Maybe somebody hasn't had the courage here, because we have, you know, the more mature flower, the younger flower. It's courage. It's the strength card, but it's reversed. So somebody might literally not have the strength or courage at this time. But I like the near future. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to pull the rest of the cards, but it looks good. It looks good. No negativity. All right. Other than the beginning, it's a little bit negative. All right. Let me get the last few cards out here, and then we'll get it out. Okay, so we're almost here, done pulling cards. I had a slight interruption. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, it's promising. Okay, there's changes and developments that are happening. All right, so this is the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck would suggest, okay, when it comes to Aquarius versus Virgo and vice versa, tuning in is an issue here. So maybe somebody needs to spend more time in meditation, or someone needs to sort of quiet out noise blockers, right? Really just tune in. So the other thing is here soon, coming soon. We have, this is, you know, Earth energy and Cancer energy. So we do have coming soon. If you're dealing with, if you're a Virgo dealing with Aquarius, or Aquarius dealing with Virgo, we do have this energy here coming together. We do have yang and yin coming together. So if this is a person who is like a divine counterpart, possibly a twin flame, because of the cards that I see here, this is, you know, if you have a twin flame who's a Virgo or an Aquarius, it looks good. It looks like integration. Okay, and the whole root of the thing is there was no integration. So let's get into it. We have here flowering. So I do feel that somebody's growing and experiencing, and possibly through pain. Okay, pain. Somebody might be working through pain, pushing through pain, and it's causing someone to grow, to mature in a situation when it comes to the connection between you and Virgo. We have the Six of Pentacles, and we have existence in the reverse. So this Six of Pentacles talks about, there's usually three people. There's a person who gives, like this person is very generous, and then there's two people, and usually there's one person chosen between those two people. And we have existence here, and this is like my starseed card. So if there was anything that happened possibly between you and a Virgo, you both are starseeds, you could be divine counterparts, twin flames, or whatnot. There is somebody who is growing and learning, okay, and it could be Virgo, it could be you. Now, the root of this reading here is Ten of Cups. You guys will be very happy together, but the whole point is you're not together. You're not integrated. You're not in each other's space or energy. So there's something about two energies who would be very happy together, but they're not together. All right, for whatever reason, they're just not together. Recent past is about letting go of wounds and healing. There might be some wounds that are tied to trauma, tied to a childhood, tied to relationship, tied to the heart here. So if there's anything that relates to in the recent past, it's letting go of whatever needs to be healed and letting it heal. So somebody is going through a healing process and allowing the stuff that doesn't serve a purpose anymore, just to be let go of. What I have here, what crowns this, is the Strength and Four of Pentacles. Somebody has to let go, possibly let go of fear, let go of ego, let go of whatever it is, because this Four of Pentacles, this is a person who just holds on. But look, she's not really happy holding on, or if it was a he, not really happy holding on. So it's about letting go and having the courage to let go. So somebody is working on the courage to release something. It's also a card of Leo. So maybe someone's looking for the courage to release a Leo. Maybe someone is looking for the courage to, whatever it is, release. But I feel it's about healing. Somebody has to literally release whatever this is. It has something to do, it's a connection to the mind. It's releasing that. It could even be some sort of addiction. It's a release of something so that they can align with you, you can align with them. The near future talks about the Devil and participation. Now, this is the Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card, and it's literally right next to the Lovers. So these are twin flame cards for me. But we have the Devil. Now, the Devil can be karmic energy. It can be a Capricorn, but it can literally also be someone who is obsessed. All right, obsessed with something. I knew I was going to have to pull another card. So I want to pull another card. Tell me about the Devil. What is the Devil trying to say? I did a pre-shuffle on these cards too, because I knew I was going to need them. The Fool, reverse. Also Aquarian energy, and the Sun, which is Leo energy, and a choice. There literally might be a choice between a Virgo, Leo, and Aquarius. Okay, face value, could be. But never mind that. Near future, I see somebody is really obsessed with union, okay, because this is also a card of, it's another card of integration and union. So I do feel that if you're an Aquarian, Virgo type of dynamic, I do feel that there will be some sort of reunion or union. And we have the Empress reverse and the Ace of Cups. So this is like saying whoever is in the yin energy, divine feminine, does not know that someone is in love with them, okay, whoever is in the yin energy, man or woman. And I do feel that that there's love that's coming from the divine masculine energy, the yang energy, and maybe that love is going to be shown either through a gesture, because with the Six of Pentacles, with the King of Pentacles, this might be a person who comes in sort of like bearing gifts, or is very generous with their time or their energy, or generous in some kind of way, even with their love. So the environment, this is what you won't see, is the Lovers, okay, someone coming in literally with their heart on their sleeve. I do see also could be an age difference here, doesn't have to be, but somebody I feel comes in showing compassion, they're caring and considerate, and they're kind. So this might not be something that you see, but it is it is another twin flame card. It is also Gemini energy, but this is for Virgo and Aquarius. The hopes and the fears, afraid of communication, afraid of traveling to the other person. This is the possibilities. This is someone who sees things like a bird's eye view, a perspective, somebody who wants to know something possibly before they reach out and communicate, somebody who doesn't want to lose, be rejected, or any of those things. So this is someone who doesn't know the possibilities of a situation, and so they're also afraid to say what they want to say, or travel, or do what they want to do, because they really don't know how far this could go. It's like being drawn to somebody, but you don't really know them. You sort of stay away because you really don't know where this could lead to. You don't know the possibilities. Really, only the divine, only God knows where this could lead to. But I do see that it's positive. There is somebody who's in a lot of pain and sadness, and somebody is growing and moving through this pain and sadness. It could be you, it could be Virgo, but at the end of the day, we have consciousness, awareness, all right? We have a raised consciousness, and if this is your twin flame, you are definitely connected at the soul, which, you know, some people believe this is consciousness, the state of consciousness. So let's close out with a bonus card. If this is something you're dealing with, Virgo, Aquarius, Virgo, it does look like there will be a union. You guys will be united to talk, and it will be very pleasant. It will be very heartfelt as well. Okay. Some of you, this could be a kid who's an estranged kid, because the Empress is reversed and the Ace of Cups can be a child. This landed on release and flowering. So it says, get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. So no matter what, remember who you are at the end of the day. It's always about that. All right, so I'm going to go on to the next sign. Namaste. Okay, this is Aquarius versus Libra. Aquarius versus Libra. Aquarius versus Libra. Guess it's you. Perception. We have yin and yang. Okay, so this might be a reading about a divine counterpart here. Yin and yang. Perception. All right, show me what I need to see here. I'm going to pull 2 cards out. 10 cards. Why did I say 2? I'm going to pull 10 cards out from each deck. 2 decks, 10 cards each deck. Tell me about Aquarius versus Libra. Aquarius versus Libra. Okay. Aquarius versus Libra. Aquarius versus Libra. Aquarius versus Libra. It can always be roles reversed, okay? It's still a general reading. Aquarius versus Libra. All right. Source, reverse, Chariot, okay. All right, somebody, Aquarius versus Libra, I do see here. No connection, but looks prosperous. It does look, I mean, I see both here, good and bad here. Somebody needs to have a little bit more faith and trust in the divine on this process. Okay. All right. So we have Source reverse and we have the 4 Wands. Okay, this is 1111 card. It's also a happy home or a happy union. Okay, but I'm seeing a lot of thinking. So someone's doing a lot of thinking. Okay. Aquarius could be doing a lot of thinking about Libra. Libra could be doing a lot of thinking about Aquarius, but it's a lot of thinking and there's a lot of stress around a direction. And it's about following one's higher self, okay, and higher purpose. But somebody isn't doing that. So I don't know who it is, but this is where it's like somebody's really thinking about union or happiness with another person, but somebody is also not coming in because the whole thing is someone's not following Source. That's why someone's not coming forward, Chariot, reverse, but it also talks about spiritual path. So someone is off their spiritual path right now. Someone is off their spiritual path, and someone is doing a lot of thinking. And with this King of Swords, it is Aquarian energy, but it's also, it can be Libra energy too, and it's about the Two of Swords. So somebody is really, really, really thinking, overthinking, and rethinking. And it has a lot to do with no communication from the other person. And someone's about ready to just stop and give up. It's just exhausting. And someone is tired of being exhausted. Someone is tired of constantly thinking about a situation that has, seems like it's stopped. Because maybe somebody is with another person. Because I do see Six of Pentacles. And somebody might be feeling like they've went on to be with another person and they're happy. But somebody's feeling left out in the cold. So that's where this is at. It's like trust. This is like saying trust the process, even if you're feeling left out, abandoned, ditched, okay, dumped. There's something about trusting and having faith when it comes to your life, whoever this is for, whether you're on the Aquarius side or the Libra side. But the near future is, this is all saying let go. If this is somebody who's waiting on a divine counterpart to have a union with them, to return, or just to be together, it's saying let go, because there's something that has to be completed. We have the karma wheel, and it's in the reverse. There's something that has to, somebody has to complete some sort of karma. So just let them go for now, because just waiting on them, it is actually you know, someone is feeling left out. Someone is spending a lot of time with sleepless nights. Someone is just tired of it. But there is somebody in this connection that has to still complete karma. Now, what it is saying is it's not over, okay? There is a cycle that somebody here has to finish up, and then there's going to be a rebirth. But it hasn't finished. There's something when it comes to karma that has not completed or finished out here. And this, whatever has to be completed and finished out, whatever this lesson is, it has a lot to do with following God, following Source, following Divine. Because this is the Magician reverse, and this is Innocence reverse. And this is like, you know, this is what it would look like. Someone who co-creates with the Divine, with God, with the universe. Someone who, you know, is a faithful follower. It's all in the reverse here, though. It's in the environment. So somebody isn't connecting with Source in some kind of way that puts them on their divine path. And this isn't about religion, though it could be, because the Hierophant is here. But it's not about religion. It's about following the higher path. And there's somebody, Libra, Aquarius, somebody here in the mix is not following their highest path. And the reason that they haven't followed the highest path is the reason why this hasn't come in yet. And it's a surrender. There has to be a surrender and a release before this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity from the Divine to come in. So that's literally Two of Swords. Somebody is dead set on a belief. The Hierophant talks about what you believe, but also talks about lessons, and it talks about going to the next level. But somebody's dead set on a belief. So, for example, let's say you're not in a connection with somebody because their belief is different, their religion is different, their race is different. There's something that they cannot go against. Until that belief or that mindset is released, they won't be on their path. They won't be on their ascension to Source. They won't be on their spiritual path. Because when we see Source reverse, an awareness reverse, the Sun card reverse, the Magician reverse, this is definitely somebody not co-creating with God, not co-creating with the Divine. So this is on hold until this lesson is learned, until somebody changes a mindset or a belief or concept. This is a very forward reading for me. Let's close out with a bonus card. So if you were dealing with a Libra and there's nothing moving, maybe this is your reading, or vice versa if you're dealing with an Aquarian and you're a Libran. All right, put your creativity into action. Archangel Gabriel joins you to spark your creativity, help communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So this talks about co-create with the divine. Somebody here needs to co-create with the divine and stop waiting on a person to enter. And it says, step into your spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So some of you have to be in your divine purpose before there's going to be an alignment between you and Libra, or Libra and you. Time to get into divine purpose. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next sign, and namaste. Okay, now we are doing Aquarius versus Scorpio. Aquarius versus Scorpio. It can also be vice versa. It can be if you're a Scorpio dealing with an Aquarius. This can be any kind of connection, whatever wants to come through. Show me what I need to see. Aquarius versus Scorpio. Thank you. We have new beginnings, and we have 2, and we have a butterfly transformation, which is often part of Scorpio. Okay, transformation is the death card in tarot. So new beginnings. There might be a new beginning between you and Scorpio. Keep in mind, it can be any kind of connection. I'm going to pull 10 cards from each deck. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Scorpio and Aquarius, Aquarius and Scorpio. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Scorpio. Aquarius versus Scorpio. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Scorpio. Aquarius versus Scorpio. 3 more shuffles, I was told. 1, 2, and 3. Aquarius versus Scorpio. We have turtle slowing down. We have completion. Putting the pieces together. Okay. That's also the world card, by the way, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. We have the Fool. That's Aquarius. Letting go. Okay, so there's something not completed. It's letting go in the reverse. Something not completed. Something is going to move forward when it comes to you and Scorpio. Somebody might have been controlling or something like that. Or if you had control issues with you and a Scorpio, you guys might be moving beyond that. Okay, and we have the environment. It's very close connection. We have past lives here. And this talks about the Moon card, which for me, delving into that deep stuff is very much Scorpionic energy, although it's a card of Pisces and Cancer. And we are the world. There might be something you're... We have 3. Okay, you might be meant to do something here with Aquarius and Scorpio. Might be meant to do something here together, but there's like a third energy that's sort of clinging on. Let's get the clarifying cards. All right, I think someone is awakening here to the connection. You know, it's funny, I got 6 of Cups clarifying, 6 of Cups. One is in the upright, one is in the reverse, and King of Wands. Okay, so there's something that you guys are going to do here in this world. I feel that you guys, we have 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. There's something that I believe Aquarius and Scorpio are meant to do together, but there is an energy that is not meant to be part of it, okay? It's just something that you two are going to create or do something together. Anyways, we have 6 of Swords. and slowing down. So if there's been a lack of movement between you and Scorpio, or things have slowed down, it has something to do with somebody being stuck in an energy. You could be stuck, they could be stuck. There's something that's a stuck energy with that Six of Swords reverse. So if things have settled down between you and Scorpio, somebody is stuck somewhere. Somebody might be closing out cycles, literally cutting off some energy, because, you know, like I said, it's about some sort of energy that's clinging. And this Knight of Swords is in the reverse, and there is a completion about, someone is about ready to be cut off, either from you or from Scorpio, so that you two can align to do whatever it is that you guys are going to do. So just know that there is a cycle completing so that you and Scorpio could align. And then somebody comes out. Okay, we have playfulness, and we have the High Priestess in reverse. I feel that whatever you and Scorpio are going to do, it has a lot to do with energies and entities that you don't see of this world. And I feel that you guys could either do it in the world, have channels or something like that about it. You know, just for instance, you guys could be like ghost hunters, or you guys could delve into stuff with spiritual stuff, and like the you know, the deep stuff, the deep diving stuff and spirituality here. But somebody has been in the way of this energy of you and them connecting. And this High Priestess energy is almost like all this knowledge that's kept inside, it's going to be released. And you and Scorpio may do something very powerful here together. So the recent past was like there's some just sort of awakening that, you know, Aquarius is the person to do this with, or Aquarius might be awakening that Scorpio is the one to do this with, because literally this is Scorpio and this is Aquarius. This is Uranus and this is Pluto, which there's some sort of, I feel, realization that, you know, somebody's thinking, you know, Aquarius would be a good person to team up with for this, or Scorpio would be a good person to team up with this. So somebody has come to some sort of awakening about the fact that they should align to do this, that they'd be really successful. Okay, possibly a channel, because like I said, we are the world. So however you can connect to the world, all right, via the internet. But we do have someone is stuck. So I don't know who is stuck. Someone is literally stuck. So it's like whatever this third energy is, someone is in between you and Scorpio. Someone is holding the other person back from doing things, or from connecting with you, or you connecting with them. So this is what the elephant in the room needs to be addressed. Somebody is stuck in a stuck energy. Now I do have two fire cards, Aries, Leo, Sag, and I do have, there is that energy. Whoever is the one causing the postponement is the one energy that is going to be worked through, moved beyond, or whatever. Because for me, it's karmic energy. When somebody holds down another person, when somebody keeps a person from doing what it is they want to do in this world, literally, it's karmic. It's not good. So whatever is holding you and a Scorpio up, vice versa, you and an Aquarian up, it has something to do with some sort of karmic energy that's been the postponement. It's been the blockage, but it's going to be removed. Literally, somebody's releasing a very controlling energy. Whoever the controlling party is being released, and someone is just going to focus on healing. Someone is tired of being in this energy of being controlled. This is the fact. Six of Cups, Six of Cups. You have a very close connection with them. They have a very close connection with you. You guys could be related. You guys could be siblings. You guys could be related in any kind of way. Or this can just be a close connection. You both think about each other. But literally, somebody is the block between you guys. Literally, I'm seeing a cylinder block. The hope and the fear is that you guys will align. This is something, and it may have to do with the dead, you know, and that's very Scorpionic. There's some interest that you and Scorpio do, and it's something that you deep down truly love interacting and doing this with. And I think that you always said you would do it in this life, all right? And the hope and the fear is that it's going to happen, that you guys are going to integrate, and that this is going to do it. The fear would be, well, what if we don't? But it's a positive outcome, because I do see that, yeah, forward movement. Forward movement. This is going after what you want. So there's definitely forward movement. You guys are going to do something here in this world together. It's going to benefit others, not just yourself. So I do like that. Very positive reading for Scorpio and Aquarius. Show me what I need to see for a bonus card. Show me what I need to see. That's a lot. Okay. I think it's, no, it's not. Just move my cards. Archangel Michael, and it says, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So whoever is stuck is going to get unstuck, and just know that whatever you guys are meant to do in the world, it's going to happen. But somebody is literally holding on to their energy, your energy. But the wish here is to do what you guys completed. And you guys are definitely, there's some common interest that you and Scorpio have, and you guys are going to come together in that common interest. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm moving on to the next sign. Namaste. Okay, now we're doing Aquarius versus Sagittarius. Aquarius versus Sagittarius. A candle just went out, but I have another one going here. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Sagittarius. Aquarius versus Sagittarius, vice versa. You might be watching for an Aquarius. No, oh no, we're not doing all this. Y'all got some history. All right. You got some history. I am not pulling up all this. There's no way. So sorry. But I got death on the bottom. Duality. Yin and yang. For some of you, this is a divine counterpart. All right. I have too much sun and moon and fertility stuff. So listen. What came out upright. Past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. This is very much twin flamey type of stuff, okay? Meaning all timelines are happening at the same time type of stuff. I don't know what's going to come out, but we got past, present, and future. That means I was not wrong. You have a lot of history with Sagittarius. You've lived past lives of Sagittarius. You're going to live future lives of Sagittarius. You've done some stuff in this life with Sagittarius, okay? So let's get on with this. 10 cards from each deck for Aquarius versus Sagittarius. Aquarius versus Sagittarius. I'm drawn to the throat chakra. I'm drawn to the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra. I am not, I guess they want to come look here. There may be somebody who wants to apologize in this connection. Okay, 5 of Cups. Somebody really sad, heartfelt. But let's keep going, because I only want to bring 10 cards out. But you saw that wanted to come out. 10 cards for Aquarius versus Sagittarius. You guys got a blockage, okay? Aquarius versus Sagittarius. I feel there was a lot of pain around that connection of Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aquarius, Sagittarius. 2 more shuffles. So I'm hearing that song by Elton John, A Candle in the Wind or something like that. It's like, I would have liked to known you, but I was just a kid, or I don't know. Somebody was immature, I feel. This, you guys, I feel like you guys are definitely have broke off your connection with one another, but maybe you still have some sort of connection in the astral realm, talking spirit world. You guys have come in here, and you guys have came here to teach each other something, to master something, okay? You guys have helped each other to master yourselves. This is why there were pleasant and unpleasant times between you and Sagittarius. Now, isn't that the story for all of us? But this is coming out specifically. Okay, let's get the other deck. Yeah, intuition, inner voice, High Priestess energy right there. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. You guys went from just like being together, doing stuff together, to just broke off completely. Somebody's wondering, why did the break happen? You know, I feel like from one moment to the next, I feel like from one moment you guys were together and the next you just weren't. So if this resonates for you, I feel like you were together from one moment and then the next it was gone. But like I said, even if you guys are not currently in, you guys, this is part of the matrix. I'm hearing matrix with the magician, and I'm hearing, you know, your guys' soul, your soul is in connection. This was just some sort of matrix lesson that you had to learn. You guys do this, past, present, future. You guys do this. It's not your first rodeo with Sagittarius, and you know, vice versa. So in the physical world, somebody acknowledges that they've done something very wrong toward the other person. And I have two cards of intuition here, and someone's intuition is literally telling them something to do here. There is a person who is awakening, okay? And there's a person who may want to apologize. Maybe there is a Sagittarius who wants to apologize to you, or maybe Aquarius wants to apologize to Sagittarius. I don't know, but anyway, like I said in the beginning, I feel that you two did a lot together and then it was just a break. I feel like literally from one moment to the next, it was just done and over. And somebody is left in their thoughts like, why? Why? Literally, why? And it's like this projections. There is communication here in the astral realm, and you know, your souls are communicating, but the problem is here, I feel that your soul knows the answer. I feel like you guys have been communicating that way, or have communicated, but somebody really wants to know, why did this happen? But I'm telling you, spiritually, you guys have done this before. Past lives, present life, future life. You guys have literally come here to help each other awaken, to see beyond some sort of illusion in this matrix. You guys are helping each other master stuff. All right? But this is the spiritual reason. Your souls know this, but there's somebody literally sitting here in thought. Someone is literally stuck in some sort of mindset about why this happened. Let it go. Whoever's stuck in a mindset of why this happened, it happened for spiritual reasons. You guys came here to help each other master something. Now, whatever that is, it's going to be different. Not every Sagittarius Aquarius connection is going to be the same, but this connection that you've had many lives with this person, and you'll continue to have lives, you guys are helping each other master yourselves. It's a part of awakening and soul growth and learning. But somebody here really, I'm hearing shameful. Somebody here has done something very shameful, something they're not proud of, and you know, someone is being intuitively guided. Someone might literally hear or connect with the spirits or whatever, but someone's being guided to reach out and say something here, maybe even apologize for that, because I did hear shameful. Page of Cups reversed can be an apology, but someone's being guided to do this. Near future, someone has conflict within themselves. We have control, and maybe someone has anger issues. And then we have Two of Wands. Somebody may want to come forward. If they're like, whatever interaction was, somebody may literally want to come forward and speak about how they were wrong and did wrong to the other person, how they're different now, things that they've learned and grown from. But control. All right. So they have, this might be a person who has inner conflict with themselves. This might be a person who has some sort of anger issues. Okay. The self position, the bottom line, look, you guys are souls, starseeds. We're all souls. But you signed on to come here and do this. Even if it was negative on some level, you guys have done this before. You'll do it again. These Seven of Wands might even be 7 different times, because that's what I was just guided to say. You guys might have been in 7 different incarnations with different places in the universe. I don't know. We have Beyond Delusion. This is Awakening. This is the same card. You can look at it in a different, these two are the same card, but it's Strength. And this is Control. Someone is really trying to release control, anger issues, or something here. Someone is really trying to have an ego death and take ego out of it, possibly so they can apologize. The hope and the fear is the High Priestess and understanding in reverse. Someone is being guided by their intuition to apologize, but someone doesn't understand, and it's like there's some sort of conflict in the mind. Someone can't understand why they need to come forward and do this or say sorry, but their intuition is saying do it. Maybe there's been a lot of time or history between you guys, and there have been, but for whatever reason, everybody's telling this person to come clean, because somebody is carrying around a lot of guilt, sadness, remorse, depression over something they've done. And they're just like saying, just come and say it. Just say it. They're really being guided to. Someone's being guided to apologize. Someone is awakening. And you guys have done this before. So like if they were the villain in your life, maybe you were a villain in their life in another life, okay? You guys go back and forth. You guys are like classmates. But at the end of the day, you're helping each other master something. Your soul knows this. The problem is someone is just like stuck in the matrix, stuck thinking in the physical reality of why did this happen? It was so that there could be growth. And so it says, get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine, so take back your power. But that's the thing, someone literally feels powerless or is struggling with control or power issues, and it's holding someone back, but they have to learn. So I would imagine if somebody wants to come forward and apologize, you or them, this was something that had to learn. They had to learn, you had to learn. Soul growth, it was something that you guys were mastering. All right, anyway, I'm going to move on to the next sign, and namaste. Okay, now we are going to do Aquarius versus Capricorn. Aquarius versus Capricorn. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Capricorn. Aquarius versus Capricorn. New beginnings. All right, new beginnings. So you might be having a new beginning with a Capricorn. Keep in mind, this can be any Capricorn in your life, all right? Probably the one that you're thinking of, or when the one that you have clicked on this video for. So this can be Aquarius versus Capricorn, or Capricorn versus Aquarius. Show me what I need to see. I want 10 cards from each tarot deck. 10 cards. 3 more shuffles here. 1, 2, little blockage there, and 3. 10 cards when it comes to Aquarius versus Capricorn, Capricorn versus Aquarius. 10 cards, please. 10 cards. 10 cards. 10 cards. And it says 2 more. Just when I think I'm over, and then they say, give me a number, they give me 2 more. All right. Trust. Isolation in the reverse. Slowing down in the reverse. Clinging to the past is in the past. How appropriate. Existence, star seeds. You and Capricorn and Aquarian are star seeds here, doing something special. I'm sure there's going to be a release, getting out of the physical mind here. Okay, something about mastering something. Control. Maybe it has something to do with control, some sort of breakthrough. All right, so there's something that you and Capricorn are here to either learn or do together, and it might have something to do with releasing. So you might be helping Capricorn to release something. They might be helping you. You both might be helping each other. Let's see. Yes, there's going to be a change and a transformation. You both have come here to create change. Maybe for each other or just in this world. Okay. Empress, and 8 of Cups. All right. So, interesting because Aquarius and Capricorn do share Saturn, and we do have new beginning and we have new beginning. So, important that I want you to know. New beginning and new beginning. This is the bottom of the deck, and we have control. This is also release the expectation of an outcome, release the control, right? Don't worry about it. There is a new beginning here to be had for Capricorn and Aquarius. All right. It's about trust, okay? Because what's coming in here, you don't expect it. You don't expect it at all. 3 of Wands reverse, and it's going to require trust. So just trust that the divine has your back when it comes to this Aquarius versus Capricorn. We have isolation. So anything that has to do with isolation, that's going to be a thing of a past, all right? There is awakening here, and it's like somebody's already on board and another person is awakening. So like I said, Capricorn could be helping you awaken. You could be helping Capricorn awaken. You both could, but trust. So there's something about isolation ending, something coming in that's not expected. The whole root of the situation here, it's about maybe things have been too slow and come to a halt. Well, it's not now, because now the root of this is moving forward, doing something, going forward, no stagnation, all right? So this is very much about movement, moving beyond control, moving beyond stagnation, okay, when it comes to a connection between you guys. And the past is about the past, clinging to the past. We have a 6 of Pentacles. Sometimes 6 of Pentacles talks about balance, talks about money, it talks about sometimes 3 people. So there's some issues about the past. Maybe there's some sort of elephant in the room that's not being addressed. This person literally is hiding their whole head behind a box here, and we have boxes. So there may be something to do with the past that is the reason you're here. All right, and it has something to do with helping one another, because it is a card of charity. It is a card of helping. I do believe that you and Capricorn have had a past life, or have said somewhere in the past that you guys were going to help each other, and that is definitely what you guys are doing or will be doing. Now you guys are star seeds. This is existence, and this is death, reverse. This is a change. This is Pluto energy. This is Scorpio energy. So there's something that you and Capricorn have set here to do. You're both star seeds. You're both high-level soulmates, and you've come here to do something, okay? I feel that whatever is going to happen or take place, there's going to be isolation that ends. A controlling situation is going to end. Somebody who's been clinging to the past, that's going to end. It's about trusting and having faith, because there is something coming in this forward movement, and someone does not see it at all. Now we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have projections in reverse, and this is about a conversation that hasn't happened. So if you haven't had a conversation with Capricorn or vice versa, there's something here in the near future that talks about a conversation that maybe hasn't happened that needs to happen. But in the self position, we have a lot of love, okay? And this is about releasing. So it's like saying, if we haven't spoken about the elephant in the room, if we haven't spoken or had a heart-to-heart in a while, all of that's just going to be released, because number one, it's love. And for some of you, this Capricorn can be a child, okay? So the environment is 2 of Swords and the mind. This is something, somebody's really trying to figure something out in their mind. And I feel that it's external to you, whoever is watching for this, but it is happening. It is going to happen. There is going to be a decision that's made. And it has a lot to do with, we have the Empress and we have the Sun in reverse. Somebody is really, the Empress attracts, and this is about happiness. It's the Sun card. So there is something here in the hope and the fear. All right, hope and the fear. So there's a lot of yin energy when it comes to that. Yin can be a man or a woman, but there is something about happiness here, and somebody is really fearing something. So I want to clarify that. This is the fear and the hope. Tell me about innocence reverse. The Queen of Cups. So there is something that they want to tell you, all right, or you want to tell them. There is a conversation that has not happened between you and Capricorn that needs to happen. And it involves something, I feel serious. I don't know what it is, because the thing is, it does not want to reveal itself here. It's going to be a conversation that happened between you and Capricorn, and then that's when it comes out. Either you're going to reveal something or they're going to reveal something. It's a breakthrough, though, between you. You guys have some sort of breakthrough after some sort of heart-to-heart. All right, so we have the Master and the reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups. So this is moving toward happiness. There's something that had to be probably learned. Some of you guys could have Master numbers, because I see the Master there. Tell me about the Master. You might not even see this. Like I said, you know, somebody doesn't see this coming. Yeah, there's a new beginning. Look, the Fool, reverse. The Fool is upright. Well, this is new beginning. This isn't the Fool. Look, somebody has a new beginning. They don't see it coming. And this is for Aquarius and Capricorn. So let's pull a bonus card. Someone is definitely not expecting it. Maybe it's you, Aquarius. You got a Capricorn coming in. You're not expecting it, or vice versa if you're watching for Aquarius. We have here, welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. Maybe there's abundance coming to you through a Capricorn. You're going to be working with one, or maybe it has something to do, just your relationship is very abundant together, okay? Anyway, guys, this is your reading for that, and I'm going to move on to the next sign. Namaste. Okay, this is going to be Aquarius versus Aquarius. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Aquarius. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius versus Aquarius. Self-love, 41. Okay, we have the Sun and the Moon. We have 41, which turns to 5, changes, okay. Self-love. So some of you Aquarius versus Aquarius, might be working on self-love, might not be working on anything else at this time, just loving yourself. I want 10 cards from each deck. 10 cards from each deck. Aquarius versus Aquarius. Aquarius versus Aquarius. 10 cards from each deck. 10 cards from each deck. One more, okay. Aquarius versus Aquarius, 10 cards. 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 3 more shuffles. 2 and 3. All right. Letting go of some sort of commitment. You might both be letting go of a relationship or some sort of traditional beliefs. Not that Aquarius is super traditional. They are and they aren't. As an Aquarius, I'm speaking for myself. All right. All right. Looking good so far. All right. There's going to be some changes, something that you're releasing in your life. Or an Aquarian. This is Aquarius versus Aquarius, so something is being released. Let's see. The near future is going to be, I heard cutoff. There's a quick cutoff or something that instantly finishes or instantly happens very rapidly. Okay, all right. All right. So the bottom of the deck is a Queen of Pentacles, and this is self-love. Now, when this is the overall energy, this means you are taking care of yourself in every way possible, and you take care of what you love, whether it's the animals around you, your friends, or whatever. You know, you take care of your world, okay? So this is very much about loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and part of that means getting outside of your mind, okay? Not overthinking, not, you know, not letting other people also intrude into your mind with their thoughts. This is a release, and there's going to be something that is let go of, and it brings a major transformation into your life, okay? Major transformation are happening because of releasing something. It can be releasing actual things, but it can be releasing, it could be releasing mindsets. Doesn't have to be. It's a pentacle. So whatever this is, there's a major transformation in your life. You might be leaving stuff behind, literally stuff. You know, you could be leaving stuff behind because you're moving on toward another. I heard existence. Okay, so I got to say what I hear. But we have the Hierophant reverse, and we have the Hierophant reverse. Now these are both the same cards in reverse. There is something that is no longer holding you down, and it can be something traditional, it can be a marriage, it can be a commitment, but this is also saying a lesson can be learned, all right? So when I see these two cards together, what you're releasing, if you're not releasing an actual relationship or a marriage, you're releasing whatever that's been holding you back, okay? You could be releasing a belief, a concept. Hi Aquarius, so my video cut off during your reading, and I'm going to splice together your reading, then Pisces after. So this was Aquarius versus Aquarius. You already know the reading cut off. I'm just going to do sort of a recap because I had already started going through a lot. But basically there's going to be a release, all right? Now I also felt like this is sort of a mini Aquarian reading in general, because maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, but I got a lot here about you releasing something major is transforming in your life. You could be letting go of a partnership, a relationship, a belief system, something, not holding on to the traditional, but you could also be, you've manifested, you want, you know, you want a person in your life. Now that is very, you want to share there's something that you love that you want to share, it looks like, with another person. And I'm going to hold these cards that came out. This is something that's very dear to your heart. This is, again, very dear to your heart. And if it's someone special to share that time and that space with, maybe someone that you've had in mind, or you're just that type of romantic type of love, or someone you've been wanting a close connection, because we have here very close connection and a lot of happiness. So to recap, there's something here about, you have a card of being alone, and the overall energy was, you know, self-love. And I feel that just loving yourself, you are attracting someone very much like yourself to yourself, okay? And it is, you know, taking care of yourself here, self-love. There's a lot here about not wanting to waste any more time, not wanting to sacrifice your happiness. And in the near future, there is something that cuts off very rapidly, okay? Very rapidly, something cuts off. You either cut it off, I don't know, but this is very fast. This is very fast, and this is a finality. So I don't know if you cutting off somebody or something, because I did even have up here like moving cards when I clarified at the end of the reading, which I really wish I didn't lose the end of the video, but my phone ran out of storage. We were already at 2 hours. So there is something here about moving or movement, but not expecting it as well. So I don't know if someone is moving toward you, closer to you, you're not expecting it. It could be anybody, okay? It could be anybody, but this is Aquarius versus Aquarius. Now, a very close connection is coming toward you, very close connection, and it could have to do with anybody who has Aquarius placements in their chart. But with this, in the self position, we have the Two of Swords and Temperance in reverse, and I don't feel that, you know, I don't feel that you're seeing this or expecting it, but I also feel like there's a lot here about maybe someone doesn't like that you cut off their energy as well. All right, that's only if this resonates. But there's a lot here of experiencing, we have here alone and we have here alone, but it's like not wanting this experience anymore because you're fine with where you are, with who you are. But, you know, it's like, I'd like somebody to share my feelings with, my emotions with, okay? Aquarians, we do have feelings and emotions. And so the end result, we had the Tower reverse and we had travel in the upright. This is Eight of Wands. This is communication. This is travel. And this is a Tower. So this is in the reverse. So it's either leaving a situation before a Tower happens. It's avoiding it. It can also be leaving a toxic place, a toxic home. And it doesn't always have to be toxic by another person. But when I see the Tower reverse with the Ten of Wands, this is like, okay, I'm moving to a new location. I'm not going to live here anymore. Or I'm not waiting for something to happen before I leave. I'm just going to leave before something happens. But either way, I have here completion, the world, all right, completion of a cycle. And this is not being aware. Three of Wands reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse. You're not aware of a new beginning that's coming in, and it literally seems like it's wrapped around or near a completion of a cycle, or wrapped around or near a move or a transition or something like that. So the bonus card that I got was embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. And, you know, you didn't get to hear it because that part of the reading got cut off, but I did say that just focus on what makes your heart joyful, what you love to do, because there is something that is wrapping up so that a whole new cycle can begin. And I have the world here once and I have the world here twice. Something's definitely wrapping up and something is definitely coming toward you. You're not expecting it, but I definitely think that you manifested it. I definitely think you manifested it, and it's close to your heart center. So anyway, I'm going to move on now towards Aquarius versus Pisces. I'm very sorry, Aquarius, that your video got cut off. Very, very sorry, but it's a good reading for you. Very good reading for you. Anyway, namaste, my friends. Okay, now we're doing Aquarius versus Pisces. Finally to the end here. Tell me about Aquarius versus Pisces. Aquarius versus Pisces. Keep in mind that this, you know, any placements where you have Aquarius or Pisces, it can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. Show me what I need to see for this reading. Thank you. Omens. We have the moon, which is very much Piscean energy, but we have the sun. We have divine feminine, divine masculine. We have 31, which turns to 4. You could be seeing 1111. You could be seeing 444, but omens, that's interesting. Very, very mysterious. Okay, very mysterious. All right, I'm going to pull 10 cards. 10 cards from each tarot deck. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Pisces. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Pisces, please. Aquarius versus Pisces. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius versus Pisces. Aquarius versus Pisces. Aquarius versus Pisces. I'm so happy to be to the end, and I don't think I ever want to do another reading like this, just to keep it real. Aquarius versus Pisces. It has taken a very long time to do this. Aquarius versus Pisces. 10 cards. 10 cards to clarify. All right. Guilt. First card up. Guilt. We have control in the reverse. We have compromise, which is twins. On the bottom, we have breakthrough in the recent past. We have communication, traveling, what crowns this. We have awareness or chariot in the reverse. We have the star card in the self position. We have, which is Aquarius. We have isolation reverse, turning in the reverse, excuse me, in the upright, and slowing down in the reverse. So something is about ready to speed up, maybe once a decision is made here. 9 of Cups, okay. So maybe there's some guilt around something that you really want, or because we have 2 people here, and then there's guilt, but I really want this. So we have Aquarius, and we do have 2 cards of Aquarius. We have Pisces, so definitely we have Pisces and Aquarius present. There might be some sort of guilt that involves or is around or surrounding this for one or both parties. And it's about somebody realizing that maybe they want a new beginning, so with the other person. And it's very prosperous. Okay, so I do like this. All right. Let's get into it then. All right, so what I see here, first of all, we have guilt, all right? Guilt over wanting something, or guilt over some sort of, you know, she's indulging in cheesecake. But for me, overindulgence is when it's in the reverse. So for me, somebody might feel guilty for wanting to be with you, or you might feel guilty for wanting to be with a Pisces. Keep that in mind, okay? Because, you know, I don't really see any third-party energy around here. Well, but I'm not saying that there couldn't be, all right? I do see 6 of Pentacles. I do see the 2 of Pentacles. So this is about some sort of guilt about a pleasure, a guilty pleasure even, something, you know, feeling guilty about wanting this. And it's like maybe someone has tried to let go of an Aquarius, or maybe Aquarius has tried to let go of a Pisces, but it's like maybe somebody just cannot get the other person out of their head. They want them so bad, okay? Maybe there's an Aquarius and Pisces who just want each other so bad and just sort of can't get out of this, you know, this person, this is a lot of mind here. It's like I can't get the person out of my mind, literally. It's like controlling my thoughts here is what I feel. So this is about Pisces and compromise. And we have 2 twins here. So there's something about time. Someone wasn't ready, okay, for something. And that's why the Hangman is here. It's like saying, I'm not ready to do this until I figure something out. And what someone has literally been trying to figure out, and they recently have, the recent past is there's been a breakthrough. I do want a new beginning with Aquarius. I do want a new beginning with Pisces. I've been at this video for 2 hours, so my throat's a little parched. But I'm on my last video, so it's okay. So the what crowns this is the Wheel of Fortune and communication, traveling, but it's the 8 of Wands, it's communication. So somebody, either Aquarius wants to talk to Pisces, Pisces wants to talk to Aquarius. Keep in mind it can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, it can definitely be in the moon sign because of the emotions. So somebody's thinking about talking to the other person. Somebody can't stop thinking about the other person, and somebody has come to some sort of recent realization that I really want a new beginning. I do. I want a new beginning. And it's Aquarius, Pisces. Whole thing is the near future, somebody becomes aware. We have awareness in the reverse and King of Pentacles. Somebody realizes that the Chariot is awareness. It's a reverse. It talks about being on the right path or being reckless. Okay, it talks about forward movement, but somebody realizes they weren't ready to commit. Honestly, this is what this is about. Somebody wasn't ready to commit, but somebody realizes I do want a new beginning. There might be someone who comes in very generous, bearing gifts here. Somebody doesn't want to have other parties or play around or any of that stuff, but it also talks about making a decision. Now, this is where the guilt, because we have the Seven of Swords and we have the Star card, which is Aquarius. So like I said, there could be some sort of guilt that somebody can't stop thinking about when it surrounds Aquarius and Pisces. Somebody could have deceived the other person here, and they can't get that guilt out of their mind. But somebody surrenders and they get out of the isolation. So I feel if you haven't seen this person and vice versa, there's going to be a release of that. And somebody is going to come in and literally break the isolation and come into some sort of, you know, connection. Because I feel with this omen, somebody's getting omens, which is basically signs and synchronicities to reach out to the other person. And the hope and the fear position, we have tuning in, turning in, okay, and the Hierophant reverse. So someone is really trying to not go based on tradition, all right, trying to basically, I feel, go with their inner guidance. Someone really wants to meditate, sit with themselves, figure things out on their own. It's also like the hermit energy of just sitting alone and being alone to figure things out without the influence of some sort of concept, structure, or tradition. So someone is really trying to sit with themselves when it comes to that, because maybe there's a contract that has to be broken. Maybe there was a lesson that had to be learned. And so someone is really sitting with themselves about some lesson they had to learn. But there is some sort of guilt. There is some sort of sabotage in this connection between you and them. Okay, I don't know who did what, but the outcome is looking like the devil and slowing down, that someone is just eager to reach out and connect with the other person, literally seeing signs and synchronicities that this needs to happen. So there is going to be someone who reaches out. Someone does have guilt. Like I said, I don't know who is who on what part, but King of Swords is in the upright, and Pisces is in the upright. And then we have a King of Pentacles energy in the reverse. Like I said, I do feel somebody didn't want to commit or settle down, but maybe there was a Taurus in the way. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, let's see what the bonus card wants to show, because somebody is very eager and obsessed and really wants to go full throttle, full thrust ahead, I just heard. All right, what's the card here? Bonus card for Aquarius versus Pisces. It landed on Aquarius and it landed on Control reverse. It says, angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So that's a beautiful card. I don't believe I've ever pulled this card for anyone before, but there is some sort of guilt around this situation. Somebody wants to come, someone is really dying to come forward and speak. Very, very clear. They want to communicate, all right? They're seeing signs and synchronicities, and things are about ready to speed up between you and another person, especially if the other person allows it. Obviously, free will is first. Anyway, this is your reading for Aquarius versus Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it, and namaste.